hatch. Probably going to get the motor that came out of the hatch torn down, figure out why it's not producing oil pressure. If that one's salvageable, we'll get it rebuilt and then pop that into the black coupe. The motor that came out of the black coupe originally had detonation on the pistons and the block, or the edge of the cylinder walls, so that motor was pulled and wouldn't really be able to save it unless I boarded it out pretty heavy. So right now that one is just in the corner of the garage, being stored. No plans really. Besides that, I have another clean stock block, so possibly build that up one day, but right now I'm gonna get that other one torn down and see if it's savable, because that's a full motor. So if that's savable, I'm gonna use all those original parts, change out whatever is needed to be changed out, and go from there. It seems to be working for the SR, so.
With this motor, we will be putting it hopefully into the coupe, because that needs a heart. Let's try to get this undressed and show you a little bit more of that.
2, 3, 4, Now you know it's AM to the PM. Not that much I see when someone's go hit the ATM, but honestly ain't been the type to toss.
So this coupe blew its motor, I believe, going into the winter of 19. So now we're going into the winter of 20. So yeah, it's been about a year now. Again, motor had detonation on the pistons and the block. I forget if this is the block or not. Yeah, this is it. So a little bit of detonation there, and there, and there, and there, and yep. So let's see if I can find out where the pistons are. I think they're in the box over here. Shame too, because they were Wiseco pistons plus on K1 technology rods, but not really savable with some of the damage that they took. I think that was one of the better ones actually. So. When they were in the motor, we thought possibly they would be savable. We were just looking at the top end, and they looked all right. But once you get them out, once you got them out, just actually checking them out, didn't like what we were seeing. So rods looked all right, no bending, pretty strong there, but unfortunately, had to go with a different motor setup. So that's hopefully what this will be. Once I found out about the detonation on that motor, I went ahead and searched Marketplace and was able to find pretty stock, good looking blocks here overall. But I ended up getting a full swap anyway. So I still have this. Nice. Apparently it was hot tank cleaned. I'm not sure about machine work on it. Looks like it might have been slightly honed, but not too sure. But that's another good block, not bored out yet. So put that on the back burner. So it looks like it has
ARP main studs and rods and ARP rod studs. So I need a 12 wrench.
12 wrench now.
Oh yeah, look at the back studs. Like, what's all this shit? I'll break this open and see, I guess.
surface cracking.
Well, it's in here. You can't barely move this. So, yeah, I'm gonna open this up. Oh yeah, you can barely move it. Sweet. We don't have the right tools for this.
You don't have the right tools for it.
Makes that a lot easier.
Don't have the right tools for it. Take it back.
I'll take it back.
Alright. We're good then.
Yeah, there's a piece of metal in there. You see it? Right there?
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Well,
slow down, just hold it steady. Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's take these gears out now and see what's in there, if I can. Don't mind the child in the background. All right, where's the pry bar? Something I can put on these? Oh, I got it. Yeah, look.
It's the actual housing.
You got the housing built. I was blocking the pickup. So yeah, good thing we're doing this. That's a piece of housing. Sure.
Oh yeah.
And that's right behind. So here's the holes for the pickup, and then there's our loss of oil pressure right there. Now hopefully the all the good stuff's good. So let's see that.
Spins over smooth.
We're gonna pull one of the rods and check the bearing. So hopefully there's no scoring. If there's no scoring, we're just gonna put it back together. I'd say we're good on the bearings, so I'd say we're gonna be golden.
Wait, Nate, what's that vagina on your finger?
It's from your other stupid SR. SR people need to learn how to change their oil. It's fucking as blacker than black. Another SR almost ready to go back together.
Solid day tearing down the SR. Figured out the main problems with it being the oil pump, so getting that replaced and getting it regasketed. Got all the surfaces prepped for it, so ready to slap it back together and put it back in the coupe.